So let's see about collection objects. Okay, out of which first one we call it as list. Okay, so you guys know, right, how to create a list in C sharp in your UI path? No, yes.
Yeah, brother.
How do you create a list? So in your variables panel, you'll be choosing the type of variable type as list and type of what type of data that you're going to store, and then you'll create some variable name. For that variable name, you use assign activity. Variable name is equal to new array list of that particular data will be passing. Correct? Yes or no?
Yes.
Guys, I'm recalling my 5 years back VA path. You should tell me correct or wrong.
Yes.
Right? So list everywhere is a list, man. You take Python, Java, C Sharp, Node, Golang, everywhere list is always a list. So let's see about what is meant by list and how we are going to use a list. Okay. So list is going to be called as a collection object which can store one or more elements. List is a collection object which can store one or more elements under a single variable. Okay, so list is represented in square brackets. Okay, list allows the user to save elements in indexing order. Okay, it allows the user to save the elements in indexing order. Okay, the order of insertion. What do you mean by order of insertion? Will be preserved. What do you mean by order of insertion?
That index
No.
when we are adding the elements.
You are right. Order of insertion means the way how you add the elements. Say suppose first you added Azim, next you added Asha, next you added Pratap. So when you try to read the list, the same order will be retrieved from the list. It won't go and get any random values here and there. Okay. So list will allow the user to have a duplicate values inside it. It allows you to have a duplicate values to insert. Okay, so list is going to be called as an order. When we say the lists are order, it means that item have defined order and the order will not be changed. That's what I told you. Okay, the order of insertion will be preserved here. It won't allow you to change the order of insertion anywhere. Got it? Clear? So list is going to be called as changeable object also. List is a changeable object, which means that allows you to add an element, delete and update. Okay, add, delete and update. Anything might be possible. Clear? Any questions? No, right?
No.
So in UiPath, if you remember, you have to tell what type of data that you are going to store inside a list. But here, list in Python will allow you to have different data types. Data. It means that you can store a image, you can store a number, you can store a string, you can store a boolean under the same variable. Under a same variable. So let's see how this list is going to be represented in Python, how user can add an element to a list in runtime, how a user can retrieve data from an list. Let's see one by one. Okay, clear? Shall we move on? Right.
Yes.
Okay, so I'm going to create a new Python file. Okay, user details is equal to square brackets. Okay, user details equal to square brackets. So what do you mean if I represent in square brackets like this? It is called as a list, right?
Yes.
So Raj, I'm going to call it as Ram, and then I'm going to call it as Rahul. Okay, 1, 2, 3. I told right, list can store any type of database data types, true or false,
Yes.
right? So just use your print of user details. You should also see the same data should be get represented here. The value doesn't change. If you execute 1,000 times also, the values never get changed. So I told you that each and every element in the list will be stored at the respective index position. So what's happening in the background? See here carefully. Okay, here, whatever it may be. So if you are going to store, each and every element will store at the respective index position. Index will always start from 0. So the number that you assign, each and every element will go and store into the respective index position. 1, 2, 3 and 4. All the elements will store at the respective index position. Make sense? Clear? So now if I want to retrieve any element, how can I retrieve? I have to retrieve based upon my index position only. Based upon my index position only. So how can I read the data? Is very simple. Square brackets of 0 means the first element that is available at 0th index, you will get the element. Second index means 1. You got it? So if I want to print each and every element from my list, what I can do? For element some variable where in my collection object, for every element in my list, for every element in my list, go and get the element. So now what will happen? So the cursor, the control, first this element is going to point to this element that is available at 0th index here in the 0th index. First it will go and bring this value, and next the cursor will move to here. Cursor will move to next element till it reaches to the last element. Until it reaches to the end, the loop will be keep running. Okay. Now if I run this, see here, I can see all the elements one by one, it will get printed. Make sense? See here, Raj, Ram, Rahul, 1, 2, 3, true. Got it? Clear? Questions? Anyone?
Uh, how to identify this is integer or string and list? Kada?
Which one?
Means we have inserted all the things, right? Integer, string, including values. So how we can identify this is the one integer and slum?
Did I already told you, right? There is a method called as type.
Yeah,
Forgot.
yeah, we can use that.
Every element it will show, right? Whether that is a integer boolean or not. Okay.
During execution as well, we are going to use this tag, right?
Yes.
Check it. Okay.
Okay. Any questions? No, right? Right. Now let's see. second, guys. 1 second. Yeah. So let's see this one. So I already showed you how to access the elements. Okay. Any questions? No, right? Now can you tell me how can I retrieve the last element that is available in my list? How can I retrieve the last element that is available in my list? Any idea? How to retrieve the last element that is available in the list? So first of all, let's understand the first method called as length. Length. So length of your collection object. The syntax is length of collection object. Length of string means it will give total length. Length of collection object means it will give what? Total number of elements present in the list. Okay, it will give total number of elements that are available in the list. Okay, so now see here, let's go with a smaller one for now, later we'll see. Print of user details. Okay, for that we have to use length, right? Now let me run this. So what is the total size here? What is the total size?
3.
3.
3, right? Now I want to get the last element. How can I get the last element? There are multiple ways. See here, there are multiple ways. User details, square brackets, length of user details. So what is the total size we'll get? 3, right? But elements will be
3.
stored in the indexing order.
Minus.
I have to reduce -1. See, I got my last one. Okay, or else what we can do? Use -1, you'll get the last element that is available, no matter whatever that is there, no matter that is there. See, if you use -2, you'll get last but one element. If you use -2, you'll get last but one element. But yeah, clear. -1 to you'll get last element, -2 to last but one element. Make sense? Clear?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so let's see about destructuring or range of indexes. What is that? Destructuring or range of indexes. Destructure or range of indexes. So what do you mean by range? Anyone? What do you mean by range? What do you call as a range?
Minimum to that maximum value.
No, normally in English language, what you call as a range. So you have some fixed start
Interval.
point and end point, right?
Oh,
So here also you can specify. You can specify. I want to go from index number 0 to index number 2. So 0, 1 and 2. See out is the output I'm going to get. 0. Wait. You know about slicing, right? You saw about slicing, right? In Python.
yes. Yes.
So the same concept here. So starting is going to be 0 and length of 2. 1 and 2. Now tell me what is the output I'm going to get.
Round.
Got it? See?
Mm,
I'll be getting the list only as an output, not a string. Because we are going to get one or more elements.
mm,
Make sense? Clear?
yes.
Okay. So if I use like this, what will be happen? Why? Why I'm getting?
By default, it will be 0, starting from the 0th index.
Yes. It will go to starting from 0. It will take the length 1 and 2. Now 3 means what will get?
Raj, Ram, and Ra.
Okay. Clear?
Yes.
Clear? Now
Yes, Pratap.
this is called your range of indexes. Checking for an item. Checking for an item means what is that? Check if the element is exists or not. How can we check if the element is exist or not? How can we check if an element is exist or not? Okay. So now I need to check if Raja is available in my list or not. In user details. Raja in user details. It will give true or false. It is false because Raja is not available in the entire list. We have Raj, but not Raja. Am I clear?
Yes,
Clear,
Pratap.
clear. This
Yes.
all
Yes,
comes
yes.
under accessing the list items. Okay. Now, how do you make a particular value in the list to get change? I am not telling the index. The value that present in the respective index should get changed. How do you change? How can we change a particular index value available in the list? How can we change? Very simple. Collection object of index is equal to some value. Collection object of some index is equal to some value. So how can we do that is very simple. See, user details of 0 is equal to Arun. Now just use your print of user details and see whether the value has been changed or not. Yes, the value has been changed. So it means that I have proved that the list can go for a changing of its value. You got it? Clear? Now we can change the list of values in a given specific index ranges. How? Very simple. Now see here. Now tell me what will be happen if I use like this. So what will happen? First 0 will be replaced with Arun. Ram will be replaced with Raja. Rahul will be replaced with Ravi. See here. Got it? We can replace a series of values also, a range of values also in one go. Asha, clear?
Yes, brother.
Now tell me, I want to change only Ram. How can I change?
Uh,
Only Ram.
Used to do.
Using the indexing range only, I need to change only Ram.
1:2.
Now what will happen if I give it like this?
No. You need to change there also.
Now tell me what will happen.
Ram will be replaced with the
Arun,
screen
Raja, Ravi.
Ravi.
Okay, so now three values have been changed here. You can change, okay, you can insert a number of values in the given position, or else if you want to change, pass only single value. That is also possible. Clear? Okay, so this is one of the way to do that. Next way of doing that is we have a method called as insert. Guys, you are not confused, right?
No,
Anyone?
brother. Very good.
Right? See, you can use any of the method that I told you. If you are not able to remember, go with the native method. Okay, so we have a method called as insert. Okay, specify what is the index position and tell that what value you have to change. So at the index number 1, I need to change the value as Krishna. Okay, now see here, user details dot insert, sorry, dot insert 0 1 1, index number 1 to Ramya. Okay, now print off user details. So what will happen here is it won't return, this list will not never return you any value back. It will directly go and update the given user list. See here, got it? So let's see what will happen. It will give you the data inserted, I think so. You try to capture this, and if you try to print your data, it will give you the inserted, none, it won't return any value. Okay, it will change the major list only. The main list that is available will go and change the main list only. Clear? Questions? Questions? No? Shall I move on?
Brother, at the time we can insert in one index only.
One only. You can't even put like this, right? The syntax is wrong. Okay? Insert me only one element you can insert.
Okay.
So I showed you three ways of doing, correct?
If we don't give any index directly,
The syntax goes wrong, right?
okay.
You have to tell something.
Okay.
Now let's see how to add elements in runtime. How to add a element to a list in runtime. Now every time I want to add at the last of my list. How? I want to add at the last of my list. So there is a method called as append. What is that? Append. So what will happen? The new element that whatever you are going to add to the list, that will go and insert at the end of your list. So now let me go and run this. See here, we are going to insert R1. Make sense? Clear? Right? Any questions? No, right? So I have two lists. I have two lists available. User details 1, user details 2. Okay. I got it as U1 and I have call it as U2 and I have one more 3 called as U3 and U4. Okay, so how can we add list 2 into list 1? How can we add list 2 into list 1? User details 1 dot extend of user details 2. Now what will happen? User list 1 will be extend to user list 2. So what will happen here is this user details 2 will be merged into user details 1. User details 2 will be merged into user details 1. So see here, clear? Clear?
This is same like join.
Join, correct. A join, so what we will do? In join, what we'll do will be using some delimiter to get join. That is different.
No,
You're copying of
yesterday you
list 1
told
to list
about
2.
join, right? To like os.path.join.
What you are doing there? Path that join, so you are ignoring the forward slash and you are going to create a unique
Uh,
path there, right?
no, okay. No, in string, how we are joining, same like that, right? Two
That
list.
one string, I'll tell you. Okay, I'll get the. I got your question. I'll go back to that and I'll show you.
Okay.
Now see if you see here. Uh, this girl, Asha. See here what happened. If you use string with iteratable object, you'll be having so whatever the element that is there, that will be appended with whatever the special symbol that will give. If you want to create this entire data into a string, if you see here,
Uh,
okay, if you want to convert all the list of items into a string, then we'll be using like this.
okay.
Not clear?
Just can you execute that one?
See here what will happen. U1,
Okay.
U2, it will come as a string.
String. Okay.
That is the way you will be using your join. You have to tell your delimiter
Okay. Okay. Daily.
and you have to pass your collection object there, iterable object.
Okay. Okay. Understood.
Okay, it is different. Don't confuse. That's what I didn't teach you about this join whether how you got into.
Yesterday you told about the join,
Path
right?
dot join, that is about file system, right?
Uh,
Azim, clear? Not sleeping, right?
No, no, brother, I'm not serious.
Just joking, dude. Don't take personally. Okay.
No, I'm seeing the production as well.
Oh,
That's
today
why
morning, what happened? I was teaching Salesforce in office how to write a unit test scripts and all. I saw a girl.
Mhm.
There is a webcam that is switch on. She is from Wipro. She had a very good nap, man. Okay, I was not able to ask anything. Then what can I do? These things will happen. That's the reason I got that and I'm asking. Okay. So let's see how to remove an element from a list. So user details list one dot a method called as remove, guys. Use remove. Tell that what element that you want to remove, not a index position. Never specify any index. Tell which element that you want to remove. I want to remove the word called as Krishna. Okay. Now print off user details and see that what list that is going to return you. So it will remove Krishna and you'll get the list of values there. 1 second. So any questions here so far?
Pratap, if here we have duplicate entries, both will be removed.
That I don't think first come first serve, right? The first one, whatever that is there, first come first serve.
Okay.
Clear?
Yes.
Okay. So with this, I'll take a break. Okay. So tomorrow we'll see a interesting topic, advanced topic called as list comprehension. So we'll see more examples on that. I have a call to jump on that. Okay.
Okay.
It's clear?
It's clear.
Okay. So please do practice of this session. I'll upload this video. Tomorrow we'll see advanced concepts of your list. This is the basic one that we have seen. CRUD operations, correct? Create, read, update, and delete we have seen. So we have to see the advanced level of this. List comprehension will be using more in ML kind of based programs. Okay.
Okay. Pratap, tomorrow 7, right? 7
Seven,
to 8.
seven, seven, seven.
Okay.
Pratap, maybe tomorrow UAT is starting from tomorrow. So I will let you know the time when they are starting these sessions. Okay.
Okay. Or else we want to continue on weekends only. That is fine.
No, I will let you know at what time they have scheduled this call. Okay.
Yeah.
In case I am free from 7 to 8, we'll continue the class. Okay.
Okay. Or else if you want to have on weekend, because right, this intraday, what is not intraday, daylight saving has started in some countries, man.
Mm.
I am also getting pulled into some of the calls, which is not in my control.
Mhm.
Okay. So 78 is fine. Is check and let me know. Okay.
Sure, sure. I will let you know tomorrow.
Thanks, Asha. Thank you. Bye.
Thank
Thanks.
you.